That seems like a pretty good response.
Now tell us about these Russian war crimes.
Welcome everyone to S.L.O.P. Jacob's about to tell us about how Aaron told him about Russian war crimes.
Apparently they blew up a dam.
Damn.
Yeah, dam indeed.
Shut up.
Flooded a bunch of cities.
Okay.
And,
Ukraine?
Yeah.
Leave them dang Ukrainians alone. They aren't nobody.
They ain't gonna do it to their own guys. You know that.
Apparently
They should.
The artificial lake bordered with another.
Why should
NATO
the
country.
Russian government drown their own people, Trey?
Because
why
Russians
should
are stinky and stupid, and all they care about is vodka and potatoes.
You can say the same thing about Ukrainians and insert Ukrainian stereotype here.
You could say the same thing about.
You could say
Cut that out.
I can't. Wow! I can't believe you just said that. That's fucking
I
insane.
love the joke
Oh, no.
where we don't say anything and then act like we said something really bad. I love doing
It's
that.
a good joke.
It's a really good joke.
And then
Oh my
I
God.
can't wait for the people who are like, no, they're saying something. They just want to act like they're not saying.
Oh, they're saying something.
And they'll never know.
To all you conspiracy theorists who believe that our little empty jokes are actually full of a bunch of racial hatred and like a bunch of conspiracy theories, like, comment, and subscribe, and support our Patreon to get the full uncensored videos.
You know what
so
I'm
that
about
you
to
can
say?
prove us-
Oh yeah, speaking of Patreon, listen. No. We recorded a like impromptu episode. Aaron was talking about getting pissed on and how he enjoys getting pissed on.
Oh yeah! Holy shit! That was
And we
wild as fuck.
We recorded an impromptu episode, but I don't think it's YouTube friendly. So the only thing I can think to do with it is like a super mega like cold ones type beat where we upload it to Patreon, but I don't think we're gonna make a Patreon yet. I mean, I guess we could at 20 subs, might as well, or we could just hold on to it. You hate cold ones?
I hate cold ones. I much more prefer the critically acclaimed hot ones, hot multiples even.
I hate hot ones. I prefer the critically infamous cold ones.
I love the Smiling Friends episode where they brought in the Bizarro version of it was so funny. I just want to see more Bizarro versions of like podcasts and stuff. When is like
or a Bizarro version of like Sleepy Cabin?
Yeah.
Oh, we have
Sleepy
Jacob
Cabin,
on this
Sleepy
episode,
Cabin,
by
here
the
we
way.
go.
I am here.
You can also refer to him as Tom Bombadil or #1 fan.
Yeah.
All three are
He's
valid,
always been here.
lurking in the background.
Watching, waiting. He's listened to you, and his eyes are on the unsubscribe button.
Yep,
Jacob.
just waiting for you to hit subscribe.
Jacob hates S.L.O.P.
Who's this little cryptid that you're talking about?
The
me.
viewers who watch and don't subscribe. I check the analytics. I know it's you. Points at screen. You. I know it's you.
Stop watching over my shoulder. I just want to watch stuff. I don't want to subscribe. You better subscribe. And he quickly reaches over and hits the subscribe button. No! They're just...
If you don't subscribe, I'll come find you.
Jacob makes
they
people
will.
subscribe.
He grabs
come-
their wrist. Go on, just hit the subscribe. There it is. Hit the subscribe button.
It's not hard. It's easy. It's easy.
It's
It's
One click.
literally, it's one click, and then you can just ignore us.
No, they
Like
can't. That's
Mateo.
why they're subscribed.
I forgot he said that he subscribed, but he doesn't watch. What a little fuckhead.
Could at least lie
Honestly,
and say you did.
No, he can't. He doesn't know what a lie is. I've
Oh, yeah,
tried to
that's
tell
Mateo.
him. I've tried to describe. I even had to tell him, Mateo, when you lie, you don't just say something incorrect. You have to start out with a little something that's believable, so you lead them into the trap, and then what the lie is everything else that's wrong.
Lying is
It's-
good.
It's not being wrong. It's fabricating a story, creating a path so someone can walk to where you want them to be.
It's a good skill for society.
I bet you he also totally forgot that I told him that.
He's gonna ask you again next week how to lie.
Isaac, what is? Explain this to me. What if I'm going
Holy
to lie?
fuck.
How to do that?
The most recent
'Cause-
thing, we can give Mateo updates. That can be one of our segments, or Mateo
This
updates.
just in. New Mateo update.
The Krabby Patty spinning in.
Da 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 da. It's time for the Mateo update. This week he's been on this kick where he thinks that it would be fun and cool if Pokemon really existed, and we've been trying to explain to him how terrible that would be.
And to all you Pokemon stands out there, we're not saying that they're not cool or something. If you want your little pet Eevee, you want your little Vaporeon, I'm not telling you to not.
No,
do
don't
that.
have a
Also,
Vaporeon. I know what you sick fucks are gonna do with that.
I gotta love
I've
putty
seen the-
that, man.
I've seen the 21 steps of a.
Never mind.
But ultimately, if you're going to go down the route of like, you know it's totally cool to have Pokemon enter our universe. Nuh-uh. Like not right now. Definitely not right now. Because that would ruin us.
We're not
We'd all
technologically
die.
advanced enough to control it. My thing is go up to a wolf and try and catch it, you know? Now imagine if that wolf could breathe fire or shoot lightning or bend reality.
Or bite through steel.
Yeah, like
Go
No.
crazy. Think of the wildest feat that this wolf could achieve, and boom.
There's probably a Pokemon that can do it.
I
Yeah.
sent him a Pokédex entry about one of the legendaries. It's like, oh, when this Pokemon dies, it steals all of the souls of every living thing on the planet. And he's like, okay, and? That's always his rebuttal. Okay, and? Like, what do you mean, and?
There will only be
This
two
is
things
your
left on
it's
the
your
planet.
turn to add something, to create critical information. What do you mean, okay, and?
Yeah, let me live in the same universe as insert SCP here. Like,
Oh, I
How do you know we don't?
love SCP. I love SCP.
yeah, SCPs are pretty
SCPs are
good.
What are
so
you
good.
what are you saying, Jacob? Do you have the in on the newest SCP?
We
I
don't
haven't-
need to speak of this.
I haven't
I'm not a
read
part of the
s-
Foundation.
I haven't
Oh,
read
that-
since series like
I've said too much.
4, I think.
That's why I'm a part of the SCP Foundation. I am an SCP.
You really are.
I'm an info hazard. Every time you listen to me, I start putting things into your brain.
What's your favorite SCP? Go.
I feel like you already know what mine is. There's
Is it
several
the-
actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a ring
There's
that you can
several
wear
people.
that increases your physical strength, but after like 15 minutes of wearing it, it turns you into a Euclidean monster.
I think you mean after 15 minutes it upgrades the buff.
My favorite is 1230, the book that gives you dreams perfectly catered to you.
See, I like that one. I think my favorite is I forget what number it is, but it's like the snail that's a venturer.
Oh, Captain
He's-
Blackworth?
Yeah, he's so cool.
Yeah. He in himself has discovered a lot of SCPs and contained
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
There's
He just
there's
did
a
that.
part where he's exploring Mars. He's explored other planets before we have.
The red pool is also another neat one. I'm a big fan of the red pool.
I
That one
like
gives me,
I like
some
the
existential nightmares.
what's that king that's like one of those end
The
every
Crimson King.
Yeah. He's like
Yeah.
bound by
But-
chains that he's slowly pulling apart, and it's like, oh, it's inevitable that he's gonna break out and kill us all.
Yeah. I
The
love
Scarlet King, that's what it is.
Scarlet
Yes!
King.
I knew it was some type of red. I also love the indestructible lizard. I love the weird space station that's floating out by Jupiter that could totally destroy us at any point.
Oh,
in
that
time.
one's neat. The one that's like
Yeah.
sending messages to harass humans.
Yeah, basically.
Just
Every so
sending us
often, the
hate
SCP
mail.
Foundation will get a message from the space station, and it's like, you're stinky, and I'm gonna come kill you.
Just give me 100
It's
more years.
It's so funny.
Isaac, have you seen the one that's the cosmonaut that just lands on Earth and walks around and destroys stuff by accident because he just doesn't know anything?
Yeah.
And then he just takes off on a jetpack and goes to terminal velocity.
I must leave. My people need me.
Pretty much, yeah. He's like, all right, see ya. And then he takes off and burns down everything in a 5-mile radius because he's going so fast.
Crap, that's
Yeah.
our version of Superman.
Dude, if superheroes existed, you would have to get insurance on them.
Yeah.
This is I've got a good superhero insurance. You can throw my house if you want. A guy's running around after the superhero that threw his car. I need you to give me a statement that says that you threw my car, please.
Right. Like, that's what it would be like. Superman would run past you at 1,000,000 miles an hour and rip your skin off.
Oh, time to go to the hospital.
This is gonna be a huge medical thing, isn't it?
You'd
They'd be
like that.
evil.
You just become a skeleton.
I would like that. I already
Yeah,
am a
you would
skeleton.
like
What are you
that.
talking about?
Double skeleton.
One time I asked Jacob if he would cry if I was walking to work one day and a bunch of skeleton archers appeared and fucking bowed me down. And he was like, no, I'd be happy for you because you get to join them now.
Yeah, your dream has been fulfilled.
That's the inauguration service. Once
He
they
would
fill you
mourn
full of
for
arrows,
me.
you get to join in.
I'd celebrate for you.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
I'm so proud of
Congratulations.
you.
I wonder what Big Man Tyrone's doing right now.
Whatever he wants.
Do you know who Big Man Tyrone is? You have to.
I
I don't think I do, actually.
He's the African guy that does like requested readmes.
I'm gonna check. I'm checking right now.
Big
Oh my
Tyrone.
god, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the president of Kekistan.
Is he really?
If
Yeah.
you, the viewers
That's
at
cool.
home, watch like that, what's that? It's like Meme University or something, and this guy just talks about where memes come from. This guy is always the end credits, and he always goes, "Remember, like and subscribe." And then he leans in menacingly, or else. And
We got to get him to do something like that for us.
yeah. But
It's very expensive. I've looked into it. He wants hundreds of dollars for that.
Oh, I
I
bet
mean,
he
he's
does.
a president of a whole country.
He's
also
the
famous
president.
as hell.
Jacob, do you know what Kekistan is?
Shit, no.
Did you think he's an actual president of a place actually called Kekistan?
Man, I don't know all the countries. Shit.
Quick, name every country. Go.
Yes.
Name all of your countries.
Done. Name all other countries,
Like, comment, and subscribe if you can name every country.
and then I will call you a liar. And then
Yeah,
thank you for
Jacob's personally
real.
going to come in and call you a liar.
And then thank you for commenting, and subscribing.
About
Jacob, tell us a
much of
Jacob
liar you
story.
Hmm.
We don't
trying to
get many
figure out
Jacob
which
stories
one.
on SLOP. Tell us one.
All right, a Jacob story. Shoot, now I'm on the spot. Now I can't think of one. My brain just instantly went blank.
You always got to be ready. ABH. Always be
ready.
healing.
Always be healing. Nah, my brain instantly fucking evacuated all thoughts.
All right, let's talk about
Just
your
letters.
dyslexia then.
I was about to do that.
That's where your story
I was about to do that.
What I tell you about trying to read your thoughts, just let them pour out of your mouth. It's much easier.
Yeah,
for
just
you.
say what's ever in your brain, bud.
What's in my brain right now?
He's
it's
thinking
a
about
bunch of
Anne
things.
shaking her ass in the last recording of Persona.
No,
Oh, too
I
real,
deleted
too real.
it.
He loves Anne. He
I deleted it
fucking
from my
loves Anne.
brain.
We
But
got
she's
Jacob
coming
on to
back.
record for Persona with us, and he's never played Persona, like any of them, and he has a very limited understanding of them. So his first interaction was, "Oh, the first boss is a pedophile. Cool."
Yeah. All I knew was people shot themselves and had cool outfits and punch ghosts.
Yeah, now they
And now
rip,
there's a pedophile.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be cool if they made a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure type game like that?
Where they're fighting pedophiles? Yes.
I want
Are
that
there
to be
any
a real life sport. Let me just put a
fight
pedophile in the ring with
pedophiles?
me, and I'd beat the shit out of him.
I'd
Just make
support it.
pedophiles fight to death in a gladiatory arena.
No, I don't want any of them to win.
Well, you still
Make
kill
me
them. They
fight
fight until they
pedophiles to
die.
death. Make me fight pedophiles to the death, except they get like a measly shiv and I get Terminator armor.
You get Terminator armor.
You give me some crazy mutagen so I can bite their heads off.
We need to give pedophiles a whole little island and then nuke it.
Here, everybody.
Yeah,
come
it's the
live at
Epstein Island.
Ah, yes, I forgot we. They
They're
already did it.
already-
They all kept leaving it, so we've got to put them back. Put them
They
back
kept
on.
leaving it because we kept dropping bombs on it.
Guys, I don't think this is an actual like peace offering. I think they actually just want to kill us all.
Isn't that the correct answer though?
not to some of them. Some of them are like, I don't want to do this anymore, and that's like, good, yeah, don't do that. That's
Oh, I got a
fucking
good segment
awful.
idea. Now that we have Jacob here, we can talk to Isaac about Friends Mansion and tell all the stories about that.
Oh
It's
god,
true.
that whole
This
thing.
is the Friends Mansion segment. Now take that little piece of what I just said and make it really reverberated.
I'll add some echo onto it. For the new SLOP heads, Friends Mansion was a music venue that Jacob and I and a group of other people were running. You can Google it and find it, and it's got the address on it and everything, and it's fine because we don't live there anymore. I don't know who lives there, but I don't care. Dox them. They probably are crackheads anyway because it's across the street from a soup kitchen.
That
That's
seems
real.
like a justifiable. I thought Lord's Kitchen closed down.
Did it? That's a good
Yeah,
thing.
it
That's
closed down during COVID, and
that's a
just
good
never
thing.
opened
So
back
did
up.
so did Friends Mansion.
Yeah.
Isaac, we had all kinds of fun doing this, man. It was a real chapter of my life.
It was a
bet you
hoot
did.
until it wasn't.
Yeah, it was a hoot until it became work.
I love one of the first photos when you look it up is just Steve Harvey.
Oh yeah, that was
out.
one of our
The
posters.
Anchorites, Sunflight, the Sleeping Bag, Ultra Magnus, M Street.
Ultra
Friday,
Magnus
December
sucks.
13th.
Ultra Magnus, if you're listening to this, I hated you. Your cover of fucking Creep was fucking god awful.
It's
They
sad. I didn't really
awesome.
listen to any of the music. I just sat outside the whole time as the bouncer.
and got free cigarettes. Look, you can see they were posted by Trey Joestar 3 years ago.
Trey Joestar.
You really have been a JoJo stan your whole life.
Yeah, I told you. I love JoJo. At
This
one
place,
point in my
this place
life,
looks like it'd be a funny little music venue. It even has a little sign out front.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was a
it was a
clusterfuck.
trip.
It,
Kids
Looks
would
like it'd
come
be a
there
nice
and get.
little house.
Okay, so look, this is the breakdown of it. Okay, we had this girl who will name unnamed. As soon as I start describing her, Jacob will know who she is. Who was fucking everybody who was doing music stuff. So she was our plug for all the musicians. And then she would set up a show. They would come to the house, and then it would just flood with high schoolers. I'm talking
yeah.
at maximum capacity. We might have had 300 people in that house at one point.
The house was not built for it.
The floor is sunken in from where they would mosh pit. It's caved in from feet. I would sit on the living room couch, and I had my Switch set up, and I would just sit there and play Smash with anybody who showed up. And
Whoever
once they
challenged.
realized that I was one of the big bosses in charge, they would start giving me free drugs. Jacob, do you remember when the girls went into the bathroom to do coke?
Yeah.
They came out with white powder all over their noses, and they're like, "We're just drinking."
Yeah. You're just drinking. Oh my god. It was a dumpster fire, but it was so fun at the time. Like
That's-
I
That's
remember.
what you're shooting for, typically.
Yeah.
That house would have gotten condemned if the fire department showed up, Isaac. The fuse box was black and burned together.
Oh,
Good.
there was multiple fuses melted together. Like half the house didn't have power for like the last couple months of us living there.
Well, so long as you guys had like a time
It was definitely that.
That's
was a
That's all that
mess.
really matters.
What did you just send in chat?
What do you mean? What I just said in chat? Did you watch it yet?
Oh, I've seen this.
It's literally Mateo. Every
Anyway,
time I show it to him, he sings to it.
does he really?
He actually, yes, he
Mateo.
genuinely actually does.
I'll put it up on screen so they can know what we're talking about. Jacob, do you remember the time that that dude spit on a window and then I'm not gonna name. I'll name names. I'll just edit it out and then beat the fuck out of him for doing that.
Yeah. Who was the one to stick their entire arm through a window?
Like glass and all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is this girl, her name was and she would come and hang around with us for clout. And
Of course.
none of us liked her. I don't know whose friend she was still to this day because none of us actually liked her. So she would come and be like, I want to help. I'm part of the Friends Mansion crew, blah, 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 blah. And at one point I was like, okay, this is what you can do for me. Go stand by that window and make sure nobody breaks it. Because I just wanted her to go away. And then
And she was the one to break it.
somebody shoved her through the window.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then we just put a piece of plastic over the window.
Oh my god.
Isaac,
Did
did I
you-
ever tell you about the time I got drunk coming home to that house?
Bad
No.
decision.
Holy fuck, dude. Okay, so this was during my drinking era when I was like a lightweight alcoholic. I had a
What do you
whole
mean when you
drinking
were?
era.
Saga.
You're
Isaac,
still
I
a
was
lightweight
no,
alcoholic.
I was drinking every single night. Like a
Ladies
32
and
pack.
gentlemen, this is the same man who sent me actual porn the first night I knew him because he was drunk off his ass. I had maybe
was
been talking to
there.
him for 3 days. He thought he was gonna hate me because I was roasting the hell out of one of his other friends, out of John. When are we gonna have John on
No,
here so I can make fun of him?
it was Lydia who didn't like you. So she was trying to set me up to not like you because she doesn't.
Did she actually not like me?
No, she hated
That's really
you.
funny. I hated her too.
And she was trying to set me up to be like her bruiser for her because she can't handle you because she's stupid. And she can't come up with an actual rebuttal to you. So she would was setting me up to deal with you for her. And then we talked once and I was like, no, that guy's awesome. I love him actually. I mean, actually that
Shout
guy
out.
rocks.
Shout out to set me up with my bestest friend
Don't
ever.
shout-
That's the
don't-
only
don't
good thing you
shout
ever
her
did.
Oh, shit. She don't deserve it. Jacob, is
As
she
far
good
as
at the
I'm
house?
concerned, she showed
What?
you to me, so that's good enough for me.
Has left the house at all?
Who?
Exactly. Isaac,
haven't
Jacob
seen
was
her in a
telling me
month.
that her boyfriend broke up with her because she's too boring.
She is. Her only character traits are smelling bad and probably doing some drugs. That's really it.
When she started smoking weed, that became her whole personality for
Until current.
Still is. Is she still smoking weed? Jacob proved that she stole all my fucking carts too, by the way.
I'm not surprised.
Little fucking bitch.
I'm 100% certain we were talking about that, and you were even like, the only thing I don't have is proof. And I'm like, what do you mean? Look at her. Take a picture of her. There's your proof. Nasty.
Yeah, Jacob found one of my carts in her car.
Oh, and then she straight up gave me one.
Give it to me.
She's genuinely an
Oh,
idiot.
that's gone. I smoked that shit.
It was mine. You owe me $50.
You told me that any of them I find, I can take.
Yeah, I did say
Your
that.
words.
I just didn't want her to have them.
That
That means she went through my fucking backpack. I had a picture of a naked lady in there.
She probably busted to that too because she's a fucking.
Now it's
She's
on my
also a
mini
pervert.
fridge.
Nice.
Jesus.
Anyway, my
We
drunk
need to move
story.
on.
Yeah, my friend's mansion drunk story. I was riding a Lime scooter like I told you I do. I would get really drunk and I would get on a Lime scooter and drive around and hand out all my spare beers.
Yeah.
And I was on my way home from doing that one time, and I was on the Lime scooter listening to Kendrick Lamar, and I was like, I'm drunk as fuck. It'd be so funny if I recorded a Snapchat right now and sent it to this hot girl. So I started recording the Snapchat. I still have the
Remember this?
I still have the Snapchat to this day because it's so funny. It's me sitting there with don't know how I did it, but I was not holding on to the scooter at all. And I was fucking had a beer out in one hand and my phone in the other, and I was just going forward at like 30 miles a fucking hour. And I was like, hey, it's Modelo time, baby. Oh, fuck. And I fall forward and it kept recording. And you hear me in the side, like off camera, going, oh, please, please, not my fingernails. Please, not my fingernails. Fuck, 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 fuck. And then I look at my fingernails and I'm like, oh, thank God it's not my fingernails. Isaac, I landed on my palms. My whole palms got de-skinned. And then I get back on the Lime scooter. I finish recording the Snapchat. And I like blow her a kiss, and then I chug the beer, and the beer bottle is covered in blood because there's no skin on my palms, and I'm holding it, and this bloody beer bottle. And I get back on the Lime scooter, drive home. Get this, I forgot my fucking keys, right? So I punch out the window.
Wasn't it?
That's where that little plastic part is next to
Yeah.
the door. That's why that was duct tape, because I punched it out. And then I reach in with there's bloody palm prints all over the fucking house. Because again, no skin on my palms. I reach in, unlock the door, and then I crawl up the stairs and I'm leaving bloody palm prints everywhere. I walk into my roommate's room. I go, hey, I'm fucking drunk. And then I just fall over right on my face. I wake up in my room a little bit later because they just dragged me into my room. They were like, we're not fucking dealing with it. And they just dragged me into my room. And I wake up and I call Skylar and I'm like, oh, fuck, bud. Bud, I fucked up bad. I fucked up real bad, bud. And then I just hang up on him.
No context.
Hey, it's Modelo time.
It's Modelo time.
Yeah, oh, fuck. And I just roll forward. I skim my fucking palms.
I don't think you know how to gracefully wipe out though.
No, not at all.
Drunk.
There's no gracefully wiping out at 30 miles per hour while
Oh,
shit.
What are
fuck
you
no.
talking about? You just roll up into a ball, keep rolling. You'll get home.
You
eventually.
remember when I got my moped and the first thing I did was get hit by a car?
Yup. It was
Is it the
me.
same?
I was the one to hit you.
Is it the same moped all the way through?
Yep, same one. I still got it.
Did you ever get the tire fixed?
Yeah, I got the tire fixed.
Did you figure out what happened?
Oh, I ran over a screw. And the
remember-
tire, it doesn't have like the tube on the inside of it like a car does. So if it's flat, it's just a new tire.
You should just get rubber tires. The
I
whole
got
thing's
one of-
just rubber.
I got like one of those like rubber sealant kits and tried to patch it up like that, but I couldn't get it back on the rim.
Fail.
More Friends Mansion stories. This is fun. This is making me nostalgic. Jacob, what was your favorite show?
See, the problem is they all sounded the same through a wall.
That's punk music, buddy.
Yeah. I think my favorite one was we had like a session like 10 to 15 people
It's
sitting
all
on
whiny
this
and distorted.
sitting on this like porch. It is a small porch. And we had people sitting on it all smoking. And then the fucking top of the porch fell off.
It was Belushi Speedball's second show, I remember.
It was so funny.
That porch is
And-
still broken. I drove by that house the last time I was in Louisville. It's still broken.
We had
You know,
people-
Any money. We gotta censor his name out. He'll sue us. He ain't putting any money into that fucking house.
He never put in money in the house.
Do you remember when how I was like the middleman between the residents of the house and the landlord? So like then Jack took it over, and he was like, "There's gonna be a change of leadership around here."
And
I was
no
like,
one listened.
and I was like, "Go ahead and talk to him if you want. You think I want to talk to this stupid motherfucker every day? You think I want to deal with this idiot? Go the fuck ahead."
I remember tried to steal some of my shit.
I'm not surprised. Sorry, the Louis villain.
A Louis villain.
Stealing your fucking... This dude, we kicked out this dude, Isaac, because we found out he was a meth head. And we found out in the funniest way because he left out his little like glass tray that he would snort meth off of. He just left that out in the living room. And we had some friends over one day, and that was really awkward to explain. But we found out about that, and we went to go kick him out, and then he thought that this dude Jack was the reason he was getting... No, he thought Jacob was the reason he was getting kicked out. So he broke back into the house and stole an Xbox because he thought it was Jacob's Xbox. But it was
Xbox. Did I tell you?
Cool, man.
When I was rolling up to get the last of my stuff from Friend's Mansion, I pull up, and it was like just after and the Louis villain got in a fight.
Oh God, no.
So there's a cop lady. She was Hispanic, I think. Not really important to the story, just wanted to give y'all more context.
It makes her
And
cuter.
the Louis villain and one of his friends was sitting on the curb with handcuffs on. And I'm walking up, I'm like, I'm just grabbing my stuff. The cop's like, I need you to not come any closer. And I was like, okay, what's going on? I'm just here to get the last of my stuff, and then I'm done with this place forever. It's like, oh, it's so-and-so, says my name. And then the Louis villain sees me and starts screaming, "Where's my cat?"
Those cats have been spread out throughout Louisville.
At the top of his lungs, just screaming it. And I was like, I don't know, they weren't my problem at that point. And he's just constantly screaming that. So I go get the last of my shit. Apparently that whole fight, because ended up messaged me afterwards, it was all about his cats.
Louis villain, if you're listening,
just giving out a whole hit
gone.
list.
Well,
Louis villain, deal with my light work.
Out at some point. Yeah.
Deal with him for me.
Work. He can't fight.
No, he's... you know it's bad when ass.
Pushed him down the stairs.
Jesus Christ. And then found some way to blame me.
Your name never came up.
Good. I hope he forgets about me forever. I never want him to think about me.
Yeah, that won't happen. Be a cold day in hell.
He's convinced that I was like turning everybody in the house against him. But
He
like
did that himself.
He did that himself. Yeah, everybody hated him because he's a slumlord.
However, consider the following. You are something of a villain. It'd be kind of funny to do that.
This is when I was particularly villainous. I consider myself somewhat chaotic good now, but this is when I was like, woo!
When you were negativity maxing.
Yeah, this is when they called me the antagonist.
We're grinding bad karma right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna set all of my viewers hate this person. Put a picture up of anybody you like right now.
Hate him.
Hate him.
Hate him.
Kill him.
Absolutely hate him.
It's a picture of Violet Myers.
Don't even know who that is.
That's who came to my head first. That's bad. I have a porn addiction. That's bad.
Don't kill her.
When you say think of somebody you like, that a porn star should not be the first person to come to my head.
I'm trying to
leave me alone.
God, she's so hot though.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that meme, Trey? It's basically
what is it?
you. Here, let me go get it for you.
The S.L.O.P Discord is just a bunch of freaking horny people. Jesus Christ.
It really is.
Basically.
And then it's full of people who are like, I'm not horny, and then they're the horniest fuck.
It's always the horny ones that say that they're not horny.
Jacob, look, this is
all I
Violet
have-
Myers.
All I have to say is I wasn't hopping in people's disc. She is hot. I wasn't hopping in people's
Watch that.
DMs.
Watch that. That's the meme. The meme format, really. The Akira meme, very strong.
Violet Myers invading my brain.
Yeah, just leave me alone. Boom,
Violet
she
Myers,
shows
if
up.
you're please date me, please, Violet Myers, please date me, please, please. I'm on my knees begging, please, 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 please. please. At least just give me a kiss. Give me one kiss.
You want a kiss from that? Ew.
Yeah.
One kiss.
I'll kiss
on the
those
cheekbone.
cock-sucking lips.
Oh, kiss.
I'll let her spit in my mouth.
Oh, you're gonna get a load of mixed semen. You're basically going up to the soda machine and dipping into every flavor type, except it's all a bunch of different dudes' names.
I like the one where she blows her stepbrother for his birthday.
What? All right. Okay.
She takes him into a side room and she's like, "Hey, it's your birthday and I didn't get you anything."
Happy
But-
birthday.
Yeah. Hey, you ever got a birthday blowjob before? That shit hits.
No, I have never had a birthday blowjob before, and you know what? I'm gonna be frank. I don't want it.
You don't want it? You don't want to
Nope.
get your dick sucked on your birthday by your beautiful wife? Isaac's married, by the way. He's on his third marriage.
All to the same
Look.
woman.
Okay.
And that was a
She's
good little
got
start.
she's got split personality disorder, and every time I try to marry her again, I have to get married to a different one. And then the other personalities fight. She's cooking up another one. I think we're gonna divorce soon and then start all over.
Begin
but-
again. That's nice.
Just a reset.
But
button.
this one doesn't give good head. She go crazy with the waist. She does some kind of dance.
She goes crazy with the waist.
I can't even get a handle on that thing. It's like there's two people with me in the bed when we start going crazy. But when she tries to use her mouth, I've told her 1,000 times, no teeth. She keeps biting daddy. And I tell her no teeth.
One time I got head from a lady with no teeth, and that was the best head I've ever gotten in my life.
Oh, I bet. What is she gonna
Yeah.
do to mess it up? Gum ya?
God. Oh, no, that makes it better. The
Right?
gums make it better, yeah. I'm not even joking.
Let me take my dentures out.
Yes, yeah. She like fell downstairs and it knocked out all of her teeth, so she had a pair of dentures. I'm not even kidding. I think what it was that her boyfriend pushed her downstairs and it knocked out all of her teeth.
Oh dear.
And
That's
she
a
landed
shame.
on her face, yeah.
Give some good head though.
Oh fuck yeah, she did. She called
That's a
herself
superpower.
No Gag.
No gag. Wonder Twins. I'm no gag.
Together we are syphilis. I wonder
Oh,
what she's doing. I
Jesus.
might hit her up.
Might hit her up. Go crazy.
Hey, if you have personality disorder, baby, hit me up. I'll treat all of you right.
I'll treat all of you perfect. I
We can be in a
swear.
polyamorous relationship with all your personalities. It's okay, baby.
No, I don't like her. I like you. She swaps over. I was kidding.
Did I ever
That was
tell
a
you
lie,
about?
I promise.
Did I ever tell you my polyamorous story, Jacob?
No.
I think this is during one of the periods where you cease to exist.
That happens. I have to go back to where I came from very often.
Yeah, you got to go check on your nature spirit.
Yeah.
It was with a goth girl, so you can kind of imagine.
Okay.
And I think that she, her boyfriend, it was really sad. Her other boyfriend was such a cool guy. He just wanted to play Magic the Gathering with me every time
you
we
have
hang
told
out.
this story.
Yeah, and she would get so mad because we would spend more time together than I would with her. It was
The
so
bromance
funny.
was more than the romance.
Yeah, it was. It was. He was using He would use what are they called, proxies, where he print cards off and then cut them out of the paper. Yeah. You know why he was using proxies?
Because he wanted to use the really expensive cards.
No, because she sold all of his cards for pain pills.
Oh, that's just rude.
What a
Right.
bitch.
Oh God.
What a bitch.
Shout out to Carlos, miss you, little brother. Hope you're handling that goth crazy well.
I hope you've moved
It was
on.
Percocets. It wasn't pain pills. It was Percocets.
I hope you moved on and found a new goth queen.
Yeah, me too, Carlos. Carlos, I'll be your goth queen. We can play Magic the Gathering every day.
I'll join.
He was a
into
white dude
Magic
named
Club.
Carlos. Isn't that funny?
I'm pretty sure anybody can be named anything, Trey. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but Carlos is an inherently Hispanic name. So I just thought it was funny that he was a white guy.
What if he is Hispanic? He's just
He's
particularly
not.
bland.
He would make the joke too about being like, I know I'm a white guy named Carlos. I know.
I don't think he did know that. I think everyone kept telling him that, and so they just believed him.
Turns out he's 99% Hispanic.
I think you're standing for Carlos a little bit too hard.
No,
He
I'm trying to tell you something, but you're not listening. You're not listening.
What funny picture are we gonna use for this? Let's come up with an idea right now on episode and see if it actually makes the cut.
For what? The thumbnail or for Carlos?
For the picture that's playing in the background, because we can't use gameplay footage anymore because our viewers are brain dead.
There's no reason why it can't be that one that I made.
Which one did you make?
Remember the little guys around the table?
Oh yeah, we can just do that. That's fine.
You gotta have me lurking in the background.
Yeah,
we just put Tom Bombadil in there.
Yeah, just lurking.
Hey there, guys. Tom Bombadil here. Oh, great.
I'll just cut Aaron out and put Tom Bombadil there. Aaron, this is your warning. I can cut you out that easily. This is your warning, Aaron.
Careful,
I can just go to 3D Paint.
Spot.
Gotta be careful, Aaron. Can't keep missing sessions, Aaron. No, I'd never cut out Aaron.
I might try to steal the spot.
We could just have a fourth member, Jacob. ¿Por qué no las dos?
See, but I like being the special random guest.
I like you being the special random guest too.
He's a funny little just so happens to be here guy.
That's what Max was last time. How did you guys like the Max episode? Like, comment, and subscribe if you liked it.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the Max episode.
Also, like, comment, and subscribe if you're homophobic and hate Max. Because if you hate Max, the only reason could be homophobia.
True.
The only reason.
Too
gay.
True. Because he's gay.
Max is a little gay boy.
So much fervor. Some venom in that.
Y'all, I'm ready to eat. I got some beef lo mein in the mini fridge. I'm ready to munch up on that.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
It's not. I got it from a place, and it's not very good.
It's going to be better than my frozen TV dinner.
What you got for dinner tonight on your frozen TV dinner list?
A Walmart brand Hungry Man.
Not even the regular brand Hungry Man?
No, they were out.
Isaac, what's your favorite Hungry Man? I like the beer batted chicken and cheese fries.
I don't think I've actually had a Hungry Man before.
But you're a hungry man.
I know I'm a hungry man. Why do you think I'm still a hungry man? I've never had access to a hungry man.
All I have to say is not sponsored, but could be.
All I have to say is sponsored.
All I have to say is sponsor now. Threat.
Do it.
I just want a cold one, or not a cold one's a cool T-shirt sponsorship, a fucking Gamer Sups. I could see us on a Gamer Sups cup, a skeleton with big ass titties.
They're bony titties.
Could that be our Gamer Sups cup, as a skeleton with titties?
I don't see why
I'd buy it. I'd buy it.
And then somebody's gonna hear this. Some bigger YouTubers are gonna listen to this and steal our idea.
It will be a sad day. I'd still buy it though. And then write SLOP under it.
Dude, we could even have our own SLOP flavored Gamer Subs.
It's just called SLOP.
Yeah.
with
Do you drink
extra
slop? I love drinking slop.
We're so brandable. Why won't anybody give us a brand? We're so
Because
brandable.
we just started. You keep saying we just started, and then you're like,
Yeah, I
no,
know.
why can't we?
I'm just making a little funny. I know.
You're
Give it a
always
year.
making these little funnies.
We just started. Brand us.
Brand me now. I've got 18 followers on YouTube.
Oh, we have 20.
Got 42 subscribers. I love underline summer.
I'll
wonder if we could get-
unsubscribe and resubscribe, so we have 21.
I wonder if we could get Violet Myers on the podcast.
Don't do that.
Why?
Because I'll be
Don't
busy
meet your
doing something
heroes, Trey.
else.
Yeah, I wouldn't call her my hero. She does make me come really hard, though.
Give me a second. I gotta get sane. I've got.
Okay, look. These shorts will do it for me every time. I think they're called dolphin shorts.
Yeah, you are constantly talking about the dolphin shorts.
They do it for me every fucking time, man.
I think that's what they're for. I think that's
Is
why
to
they're
do
called
it to
dolphin
you?
shorts. Yeah. Like that's the entire purpose.
Why would they be called dolphin shorts if they do it to you? I don't see the connection.
You know what a dolphin does. You know what a dolphin
Oh,
does.
I do know what a
They-
dolphin does.
They actively people and use
Yes.
fish
Yeah.
as flashlights.
You said it.
All right.
Dolphins are if dolphin is your favorite animal, you're putting fist on a pedestal. You're giving them platforms. You're fucked up.
I can't believe you actually are saying that dolphins are your favorite.
Yeah, what's
My
wrong with you?
favorite-
Sick
That's like
person.
saying
My
Jeffrey
favorites are
Epstein is my
sharks.
favorite celebrity.
I freaking
mean-
love Jeffrey Epstein. I freaking love him.
Quoting that.
2 quotes
it.
in one recording sesh.
Yeah. For those of you who haven't watched SOG yet, I've been going crazy on the quotes today. This is
We
what
have a
happens
quote
when I
channel
get
in our
tired.
Discord.
I'll just say things that are unhinged. The
I'm
difference
happy I
is
haven't
whenever
been
I
quoted
say
yet.
whenever I say something unhinged, its entire design is supposed to be like goofy. We've got too many people who will say things as bad as I say, but like they do it totally on purpose and with a holistic belief that what they're saying is correct.
Dun 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 dun
Here it comes!
Dudley 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 da 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 da. It's time for the Mateo update. I didn't know tranny was a slur. Mateo.
Okay, let's be real
Actually, in the
let's be
update,
real for a
in
second.
quotes.
That's real. He did do that one time. Let's be real for a second.
I thought
He-
hijabs were bad because Hitler made the Jews wear them. Mateo.
Hawaiians
Hawaiians did 9/11. Mateo.
Mateo, no.
My uncles keep calling me super restarted. Mateo.
He's got a lot going on. Not in his head, just a lot going on.
He's the only person I've ever met that I genuinely believe his brain is just a monkey banging cymbals together.
Too true, too true.
I'm gonna do an edit where it's Mateo's face and then it zooms into his brain and it's just a monkey banging cymbals together. Mateo, I'm gonna dox you this episode.
Jimmy Neutron edit. There's an episode where he makes himself stupid, and then when he tries to brain blast, they go in his head, and it's just a monkey clinging cymbals.
Why do we
Next-
keep going back to Jimmy Neutron? Remember the meth
brain.
inhibitors?
Yes, meth inhibitors. Brain blast, overclock the brain. gotta
Overclock
hurt.
the brain. Yeah, we keep going back. Why is Jimmy Neutron so quotable? Why is it such a classic?
Why
what
is
about
Jimmy
it
Neutron
sticks
so
out?
quotable? Why is he so memeable? Why is Jimmy Neutron the best? You know why Jimmy Neutron's the best. It's all because of Carl.
Brain blast.
Hi, I'm Carl.
Carl wants to fuck his mom too.
Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy's mom.
Croissant.
Are you gonna finish that croissant? Knock yourself out.
Mateo
That guy was a
Sheen.
villain.
There, I said it. Who? Carl?
No,
Mateo
the guy
Sheen.
the guy that's like, knock yourself out.
I don't
Like,
remember
he's
anything
a
about
villain.
Jimmy Neutron. Who is that?
I don't remember who it was exactly, but he was a villain who was actually like trying to do something villainous against Jimmy Neutron.
Do you remember Spuds McKenzie?
No.
Welcome to McSpankies.
Oh yeah.
I think that was his name
Thankies
was
from
Spuds
McSpankies.
Yeah,
No,
thank
I
yous
think-
from McSpankies.
I don't think he spud me. Maybe? No, I thought you were. My brain thought of Spuds McKenzie, the party worm from Futurama. what I
Futurama's pretty
thought.
good. I
Futurama
used to
was
really
pretty good.
really hate it, but I've been watching it lately and it's pretty funny.
They got a couple good ones in there.
I really like Bender. Bender is iconic as fuck. Shut up, baby. I know it. Bender
I'll
is
make my-
iconic.
I'm gonna make my own party with hookers and blackjack.
We'll teach the world our peaceful ways by force. Me when I play Kenshi.
Yeah,
Anybody when they
Kenshi,
play
man.
Kenshi. That's the holy nation. We'll teach the world our peaceful ways by force.
They won't even say peaceful.
God, I hate the fucking holy nation. They're such assholes.
Oh Jesus, I agree.
They're the real villains of Kenshi, bro. They fucking disrupt so much work.
There's
Because
actor-
when you want to get down into it, Kenshi is just work simulator. When
If-
you really want to get down to it.
If anything, though, the Holy Nation's actually fairly accurate.
Yeah.
They
That's
did a great
Trump's
job
America.
portraying like hyper religious people. In
Zealotry.
general. Yeah,
Yeah.
I almost said heretics, and I was like, that's the opposite of what I'm talking about.
Heresy. I clicked on memes with wizards and just saw buff Tom Bombadil.
Put buff Tom Bombadil on screen right now. Go. Now put him
tough
Tom Bombadil on screen with his cock out. Go.
Tom Bombadil.
Bombadil.
Dude, that's Mateo trying to. Who is Jacob supposed Tom Don Sabamba Yamba Damba? And it's like, shut up.
Metal
it's
Gear
just
Rising, Revengerance, Rising, Revengerance.
Tom.
Mamba
That kid, he
Tomadil.
doesn't go to therapy enough.
I feel really bad because I felt like a part of me was like, Mateo, no, this is how your therapy should be going. And I didn't mean to come off like that. But it's like,
you were literally telling him how to do therapy like it's the same for every person.
Gotta
but
gain
like,
it.
some of the
You're trying
stuff he
to
was...
streamline his therapy, but like,
yeah,
here's the thing.
exactly.
You can't do that because if you don't process things properly for the context of you, then obviously you don't get to like get over it. Air quotes.
Right. I didn't mean to come off like that. I just wanted... I don't know. I want him
'cause
to
you're
get better fast.
Just because you're a little emotional speedrunner, you can deal with all your little fears and queers ASAP. Doesn't mean
Your little
that, like...
fears and queers.
That's what Carson has to deal with. You can censor his name out or not. I don't care.
I'm not
But-
going to.
Good. Make it extra loud so everyone really. He's kind of like you know those people that are homophobic but they're also gay so they hate themselves for it. I don't get it. If you're gay, be gay. It's cool. Just don't get hateful over it. It's like being alive. I'm straight. I'm not gonna go out and say, you better have sex with the opposite gender or else I'm gonna stomp your little pee-pee hole into the ground, I swear.
Your little pee-pee hole. This
You know-
gay, he's alright, but that gay is a little too gay for me.
That's no good.
This boy,
I-
he's alright, but this one's
I-
a little too gay.
I hate little
Boy,
femboys in
right.
their little dresses. They turn me on.
They turned me on.
That's actually Carson accurately. Stop turning me on. I'm not trying to be gay.
Looking at Maxton. Maxton
went-
in his little Gardevoir cosplay.
We went tubing. I think it was this Sunday.
Oh yeah, tell us about
What's
that.
today? It was
Today's Wednesday.
It was awful because Alex is today's Wednesday?
Yeah, today's
No,
Wednesday.
today's Tuesday.
Is it? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
You're a little tweaked off your brain. I was gonna say.
Yeah. I've been off for 3 days, man.
Oh, crap.
Oh yeah, that's right. What?
I clicked on the little chat in the Discord and just saw that picture. It surprised me.
Sorry, I
You got-
got back real fast.
You got jump scared by Violet Myers?
No, I got jump
Oh,
scared by her
it wasn't
boobs.
fear.
I got
Oh,
jump
something
scared by
jumped
Booba.
all right.
Well, something jumped, all right.
Something jumped all right.
So I hate Alex because Sunday was supposed to be my little D&D session for my brother and a couple other people. And the tubing thing, we were supposed to get there at 9 and then be done by like 1 or something because they've got a 3-hour session where they drop you off a little earlier than normal and you have like half of the river to go down rather than the full thing. We get there. We're already a little late because not only did Max stay up till like 4 in the morning because he had to close and there was all this extra stuff that happened at work, but Carson also took forever to get up because he stayed up super late to talk to someone on Discord for no reason other than he thought it'd be funny.
Oh
So
my God.
I had to wrestle both of them out of bed. And we get there at like 9:30 instead of the critically acclaimed 9. Everyone starts convening. And Alex, on the fly, I want to do the full 5-hour session. Why? Why do you want to do that? It's going to be hot. Once it gets to like 2. We got off the river by like 3 or something. So we had a solid hour and a half or something like that of direct sunlight, pure heat, just out on the river, and it blew. But then we're trying to set it all up. The tubes that you can rent from there are like double the price of a tube that you could buy at a store, and they are just tires. They're your
just-
basic.
They're just tires?
And like nothing against a good tire tube, because those things, there were like 18 different times I was like, that rock that I just hit, it's gonna pop my shit. Huh. I'm good. And I kept going, and it was like, this thing ain't gonna break. You're gonna have to shank it with some high level military shit if you want to pop it. So I should be fine the whole way. Other thing, it was so small that when I sat in it, the whole thing went underwater, which was awful. For like, it got to like maybe an inch deep sometimes, and I broke one of my flip flops as soon as we got out into the lake. So I was trying to go barefoot the whole time. Walking sucks because the stones are like smooth enough that they're really slippery, but sharp enough that they'll really bite at your feet. We almost got in a fight with
Max told me about that.
Yeah, we almost got in a fight with this little black family that was posted up on the side
What
of
do
the
you mean
river
back
at
off?
the halfway. Yeah, and then like they might have been drinking or something. We came up and like beached ourselves for a second so the whole group can reconvene because some of us wanted to go down different paths down the river. And of course they've got a kid playing on the beach, so they're like, "Hey, could you guys back off a little bit just to give our kids some space?" And Max goes, "Oh, we'll back off, yeah." I don't know what he heard. I don't know what he thought. The only thing that like comes to mind is he thinks that Max tried to tell him to back off. So he starts getting riled. And he starts picking on the smallest, skinniest, tiniest kid in the entire group there. Everybody, even Devin, who's like maybe an inch shorter than Max, has a solid 100 pounds or something like that on Max of just muscle. This guy could have picked anybody else, and I'd be like, okay, he's genuinely worried that his kid might get in some trouble because some people he doesn't know are there. Nope, he's just looking to start something.
Yeah,
And
that's all.
the way that he approached it was horrible. And then the wife comes over and she's like, guys, we're sorry. We do want you to give our kids some space. We don't want to fight. We're just trying to hang out on the beach like everybody else. And we're like, you're right. We are all trying to do that. We'll leave. But like, that guy was going crazy. And that was really all that came of it.
Good thing I wasn't there because I would have instigated it. I'm a little instigator.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't have kept my mouth shut. I'd be like, hey, why are you picking on my boyfriend for, huh? What's good, nigga? What's good, nigga?
Totally.
See, I
What,
won't
you want him to
start-
suck you off? You little queer? You
I
want
wouldn't
him to, you
start
want a little
the
man
fight,
to
but
suck
I'll
you
sure
off?
as hell join in.
The other thing that kind of ruined me was I was the biggest guy, and we'd latch up all together, all 11 of us. So they'd be like, "We need to move the whole group like 12 feet to the right so that we go down the slow way instead of going down the rapids." And no one would like move out of their tube or swim properly. And of course, I'm the only one who swims all the time. I'm the only one who's used to water. So I'd just be like, fine. And in my tiny little tube, I've got my whole back out, so I'd latch my feet underneath the nearest tube and just start rowing. And I'd pull the entire group to different parts of the lake. There was even a point in time where the rapids were like doing this weird current thing where you could get stuck in a small vortex on the side of the mountain. I got out
scary.
of my tube, like went under the water and just started pushing them out, and they're like, "Dude, you went under the water. We thought you were gonna drown."
Oh
Yeah,
my
we
god.
thought you died.
I went underwater. I went down there so I could get a solid hold and pull. I did that on purpose. It was only 9 feet deep. I was fine. So
Only.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
9'1", I forgot.
yeah, so like they're freaking out over me having almost drowned, and I'm like, dude, I got out on purpose. It's actually easier for me to fight the river with my whole body instead of just my back and arms.
Just
But-
for a little tube.
God, it was.
That
There's
sounds
nothing
like
wrong
a
with the
fucking
river.
unorganized mess.
It was a horribly unorganized mess. Even like on Thursday, I was thinking I should get some gear. I should try to do some stuff, and I kept looking around, and I'm like, I've got things. Then we get there, and I'm going, this shirt that I've got on isn't like waterproof or anything. It's gonna get soaked, and it's gonna get heavy. My flip flops are probably gonna break. They did immediately. Everybody else started getting all sunburned and stuff. The only thing I did right was I brought a long sleeve shirt, even though it wasn't waterproof. So, like, everyone else is getting sunburned head to toe. I got, like, the tiniest burns on, like, the tops of my cheeks and on my shin. Oops. And I'm fine. Carson was
Tom Bombadil
literally
warned you to get
stunned.
sunscreen.
I said
He
get
warned you.
sunblock.
Oh, we did, but we didn't expect to go on a 5-hour thing. I hate feeling goo on my skin, so I try to avoid using it as much as I can. I'm fine. They're not. So
That also
tell
sounds
them,
like kind of how the camping trip went too. You guys got to stop going to the stuff that Alex plans.
look, here's the thing,
Or
though. You
coordinate
say Alex
slightly better.
plans like Alex plans. He doesn't. He goes, guys, you know it'd be really fun? Going over there and doing that. And it's like, sure. Do you have this stuff? I've got stuff for me. Ah,
Oh my god.
okay.
Wasn't
And
this
so
your
then
idea?
everyone else just kind of has to MacGyver their stuff together. Like, they brought their own tubes that were plenty big and had, like, mesh underneath it. I had to plank on my tiny-ass tube so that I could get over some of the... Sometimes I would, like, roll over so I could try to float on top of the tube and crawl with my hands off of the bottom so I could get over some of the rocks. Ugh. Then again, it's not necessarily his job to prep everybody. He just doesn't do a good job of explaining that or telling anybody what they need, doing anything. He doesn't care about other people, and that's fine.
We're at an hour now. Do we want to keep going?
It's fine. I don't mind going.
I've just
Ladies
got-
and
You're not the
gentlemen,
one
do
editing
you
it.
I gotta be honest. I've been looking at this picture of Violet Myers this whole time.
like,
That-
comment, and
wow.
subscribe whether or not you want to listen to longer content or not, because we can.
Oh yeah, cause
The one in the shorts or the
the
other
one in the shorts. I
Put it up right now. Again, I don't care if you did it before. Do it again right now.
I don't mind editing 2.5 hour long episodes, but I just don't know if the YouTube algorithm likes it very much. So if you guys like it, I'll keep doing it. I don't mind. I personally, I listen to fucking 12-hour long videos about fucking the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I love long form content. It's my favorite. The longer the video, the better it is to me.
I agree.
I just can't. I can't sit in it. I'm pretty sure I've got ADHD.
I just listen to it while I'm doing other stuff I have it in the background.
That doesn't work because then I pull away from whatever I'm trying to do, and now I'm focused on that instead of focusing on the other thing, and then now I'm focusing on the other thing instead of that. And I never focus on any one thing entirely.
Also, why'd you ask me if it was the one with the shorts like you didn't already know?
I just needed. I wanted the viewers to know.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
the one with the dolphin shorts.
Yeah.
God damn, those fucking shorts get me acting unwise, man. Viewer, if you want to fuck me, all you have to do is wear a cute bra and some dolphin shorts, and it'll get me bricked up so hard.
When you said it gets me acting unwise, I remember
It gets
the,
me acting unwise. I'll fuck the viewer. That's unwise. I shouldn't want to fuck the viewer.
That Ming Dynasty pussy got me
Yup.
acting unwise.
Ming Dynasty pussy got me acting unwise. I love that video.
It's a good video.
It's a
It's
really good
real.
video.
You're gonna look me in the face right now and tell me that Ming Dynasty pussy wouldn't get you acting unwise?
I will.
You know what? Yeah, I'll say that. They're probably tiny and malnourished by comparison.
I'm about to Google if Ming Dynasty women were busty.
I've already done it, and I've got some very unfortunate news. By our accounts, no. They are not busty in the slightest. That's not to say they're not beautiful. It's not to say they're not graceful. Their dimensions, lacking. The callous fate of Chinese women during the Ming Dynasty? What? I just found a 16-page article. It's actually 13 pages with 3 pages of something else. About the callous fate of Chinese women during the Ming Dynasty, explored through ostensibly beautiful paintings by Mora Zephyr.
Well, I just found that the Chinese woman with the largest breast is named Li Ling.
That doesn't count.
Li
That's
Ling.
current times.
I just want to see Li Ling now.
And here goes Google.
Mm-hmm. We're all of us.
All I know is that's a general in Chinese history, apparently. Oh no, that's Li Ning. Why'd
Did you know
autocorrect?
that? Did you know that Fa Mulan was real?
Yes.
Isn't that awesome?
No. I'm always fighting on the side of the Huns.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a Mongolian. I forgot.
I'm a Mongolian. I'm a Hun stan.
I'm
Quote me on that again.
I'm a Hun stan. Attila the Hun was based.
I hate.
I'm
this
more of a
site.
Vlad Tepish man myself.
I
Vlad
completely agree with
Tepes.
that. Vlad Tepish was the shit.
He's
Hell
the
yeah.
original vampire.
OG vampire.
The OG vampire. That's what I'm trying to be. The head
thought you were-
vampire. That's so fucking stupid. You guys know about the head vampire and vampire lore?
No.
No.
Okay, so in vampire lore, if like say Jacob, I turned you into a vampire, right?
Okay.
And then I died, you're dead.
oh.
So the head vampire, he's the descendant of every vampire. If he dies, every vampire dies.
Well, let's go
He's
find
the
him.
descendant or the ancestor of every
He's the
vampire?
ancestor. Every vampire is a descendant of him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that
So if
sucks.
the head vampire dies, all of them die.
So
That's
if your
such
ancestor dies, you die?
yeah, in vampire lore.
That's stupid.
Right? Isn't that's such an exploitable weakness?
Just gonna kill your
It's-
dad, and it's gonna kill all of you.
It's
Yeah,
so
that's
fucking
dumb.
stupid.
Well balanced. Wrong.
Okay, I need to take a nap, so I'm gonna call it here. I'm yawning too damn much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for showing up to another episode of SLOP. You've been wonderful. You've been awful. I'm not gonna kiss up to you guys. You really haven't been contributing a whole lot recently.
Right? Pull your fucking weight,
It's time you
viewer.
guys pull your fucking weight.
We even
Gotta
got
like,
Jacob on
comment,
here.
and subscribe.
When are you guys gonna start showing up on the show? Start
Right.
messaging us to show up on the show.
Viewer, if you message us, I'll let you on. I pretty much give power to anybody who asks.
We give power
When we
away
get-
pretty
More power.
openly.
When we get 100 subs, I'm gonna open up the Discord. How about that, viewer? Get us to 100 subscribers, and I'll open up the Discord to all of you.
Open up the Discord. Open up the OnlyFans. Open up everything. Everything's
That's
open.
gonna.
We have
that's
girls
gonna
in
be
here,
fucking
viewers.
fun.
We have loose-legged ladies in here.
Don't. No.
Tell me I'm lying.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Isaac,
If what's true.
tell me I'm lying. Tell me we don't have loose-legged ladies in the bone.
It's frankly a plague at this point.
World.
Like I'd wish some of them would close up.
Me as
Whether-
Tom Bombadil only has eyes for one nature spirit.
Good.
I only have eyes for you, Violet Myers. I know you're listening.
Violet Myers, come on to SLOP right now.
Please, Violet, I won't be creepy. I won't be weird. I'll only
He's
flirt
gonna
with you a little
creep
bit.
so freaking hard. He's gonna be like,
It's
please.
already
Violet, I can
too
be-
late.
I can be your step bro. Yeah,
It's
you
already
literally
too late
did that.
talking about those dolphin shorts.
God, come on the podcast in the dolphin shorts, please.
Come on his face and he'll be your little piss boy.
Oh, Violet Myers, pee on my face.
All right, end of recording. Goodbye, everybody.